Welcome to the start of my Let's Play for Dictionary. Honestly, I'm not sure what to expect. I think this was an Indie Game Maker contest entry from a few years ago, but that's only based on the summary. It doesn't really specifically mention it, I don't think, but it mentions a contest time that seems about right for it. Somewhere in time and space, there was a little planet whose inhabitants lived in high towers and could do nothing but practice magic. They had no farms. Their food was created synthetically. They had no flint, for the only hearts they had were lit by their fireballs. And they had no theaters, no cinemas, no libraries. They had no fun at all, and the only books they wrote were about alchemy and magic formulas. Which, if they kept in one place, would be a library. So I guess they just scatter them all out about the place. Kinda weird. Why should we linger on this little, useless plant, then, you might ask? I shall soon explain. This is Merv. The little funny looking guy is one of the 77 apprentices of the High Mages of the High Circle of the High Something of Something. That's a lot of highs, man. I wonder how many drugs they took to get that high. Regardless. Clarify, I said something was otherwise I should have pronounced obscure runes like Jurgamod, and you don't really want that. Because let's face it, you can't even pronounce it probably. But let's get back to our friend here. He's patiently waiting for his master to end his boring lesson about the aphrodisiac properties of larvus mucus. Weird. You know what? This is already boring. I don't want to know anymore. Yeah, they knew what they're called, go figure. Merv had now finished his lesson. He was back into his room at the top of the Master's Tower. Still, though, knowing nothing of having fun and the like, he was, guess what? Studying again. But this time something different was happening. In fact, the book was not called Absolutely Boring List of Vegan Spells from A to Z, which sounds unbelievably boring to be honest. Trust vegans to make even learning spells boring. I mean, come on. Our alchemic recipes used to repair summoned washing machines, because, you know, who wouldn't want that? Apart from its moldy cover, its name is what caused Merv's curiosity to make him pick it up from the master's bookshelf, labeled Junk Books to be ignited ASAP. Its name was Dictionary of Things That Do Not Exist in Our World. A beginner's guide on how to acknowledge the unacknowledgeable. That's an oxymoron. Wait a second. This doesn't look like a dictionary. This looks like an encyclopedia. Well, let's start with the letter A, I suppose. That's where we always begin, right? Wow, mythical creatures known as cows, huh? I didn't realize cows were now a myth. Or so badly drawn. Ouch. And how the adjective amazing can be used to express something opposite to everything he had always done in his whole life. He stopped on a small, apparently insignificant word. Art. This whole concept was unknown to him. People on Earth use tools different from rods and wands to create things, like paintings, statues, or music. Merv scrolled his dictionary's pages and read everything about these words. How can an indigenous, semi-intelligent race of monster beings create such wonderful things? He used his portal, huh? And reached this art, which seems so beautiful to him. A portal, huh? Gotta have narrative portals. They're very helpful. Once he grabbed his sparkling water-powered rod and his multifunctional cape, he pronounced the famous formula. Simsalabim. The portal lit in front of him. When the Master realized what was happening, it was too late. Merv's cells were already dematerializing towards another dimension. Well, that was convenient. At least he knows where he went, I guess. Where was he? The sky was different from the one he knew. The land itself was not as squared as his planet's one. This art should have been really, really amazing, he thought. When he spotted one with a head in her hands, though, he realized he must have been wrong. Nevertheless, he decided to go and talk to her. Oh, come on! I was already starting to move, and I got hit with a tutorial on movement? Gosh darn it. Welcome to art, little one. Nobody has ever used that teleport. I've already seen flying houses, carpets, umbrellas, but no magic portals whatsoever. You must be the first. Congratulations. Name's Judith, by the way, and here's my hand. You can see what's left of an old friend of mine. Holoferines. Jeez. You have chosen a most unfortunate time to visit us. This stump belongs to the Tree of Life, whose curled branches were infinite and represented life itself. I had sworn to protect it, and even if I conquered cities and men in equal measure, I failed. Some wicked evil has come from the north and is literally sucking away the color from art. No color means no life in this world. As you can see, everything lays dead in front of us. Almost no trees, no bushes, not even grass. But at least we still have colors in this area. And every step you take is a step towards the gray. If you looked like an adventurer, I would have asked you to help our people, but you sure do not look so tough. I shall ask anyway, since a helping hand is always welcome. The choice is all yours, though. Will you help us? Wow, we got two options there. Of course or yes. Wow. Such variety in our decision-making there. I knew it. I knew you would help us, little one. Follow this yellow brick road. It's been made a long time ago to help people reach someone who could help resolve their problems. I've never met him, but I know he could hold important information about this great menace. But beware, the enemy's troops are marching in this direction. I suggest you not get caught. May God be with you. Almost endless, huh? I suppose it would. Oh, that sucks. That just sounds like trouble. Too quiet. Then he heard them and spotted them. Blackbeans was swarming from the hills, and he found himself in the middle of a fight. Hit enter or the left mouse button. Wow. Ah. Darn it. I have to keep exchanging hits with these guys, practically. I hate that. That's right, walk right into it, you fool. A flying object? Now what? It's an experience orb? Oh no, it's a fairy! Gosh darn it! I spot you from the distance. Just to let you know, there are more enemies coming along the way. They're stealing all the colors from art! Since you must have talked with the tree of... What? The tree has been cut down by the storm? What's wrong with people nowadays? My master in prison, the colors being stolen by flying monkeys. The tree cut down? Anyway, here's all I've got. Some basic magic used by my master's initiates. It's surely better than that wooden thing you're using at the moment. I won't miss it, huh? Do I have a choice? Gotcha. Obviously. Press the middle button or Q. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it, I don't know how this works. I hit the right mouse button, it did nothing. Ugh. I suppose. That's not a bonfire. A rope into the clouds, huh? Yeah. We are just a wizard. He wouldn't have let them down. Oh, if only I could cast magic. Well, there's always next time, I suppose. Still, though, even if his legs were weak, his hands scratched and his robes all dirty, his heart had been strong, and he managed to reach the top. Green, huh? Our friend had to make a few steps more to reach his goal. Come closer. Don't be scared, young boy. Sorry I had to reach this place, but I need to test you. And most of all, I have seen so many terrible things down there that I don't really feel like going back. This is not why I wanted you here, though. You spot that town down there among the mists? That town is supposed to be green. An old friend of mine was settled there, and he is in charge of the place now. He imprisoned the old duke and enslaved his thralls. You've already met the black flying monkeys on your way here, I suppose. He gave special powers to the monkeys so that they could be able to steal colors from things. He thinks that turning everything into white and gray will help his twisted plans to control the world for its inhabitants. Without colors and happiness, will be eager to work more and more. Who is he, you ask? He was once a little frail kid. My brother. When my father and I left years ago to protect art from invaders overseas, he was too young to fight, but already grown up enough to take care of our mother. She died. He blamed himself, and most of all me. He keeps doing so, and that's why his hatred is eager to swallow ours whole. We're trying to fight back, but truth is, we are losing. There are too many monkeys, and they've already breached through our forces in these areas, and they are now marching towards my generals in the lands of Red, Yellow, and Cyan. If we're striking the capital, we have to secure the nearby lands, or all of our efforts will be useless. By the time you climb down the mountain, my generals should have come back from their patrols. Tell them I sent you and that you can help them recover what we've lost. They will understand, and they will aid you. And, hold on, I have something to give you as well. Take this. It's a flask that another wanderer gave me a long time ago. He said he came from a faraway place where the dead walk the earth. I didn't believe him at first, but after him, many others arrived in art, including my generals. I realized that he can't be the only ones out here. We. Gotcha. I'll watch over you from here. Drink from the flask whenever you need it, and everything will be alright. Now go. They are waiting for you. I put my faith in you. Don't let us down. Gotcha. But I don't even know how to use my MP. Good question. We'll never know. Still, though, Merv was now back to the campfire, and a handful of people had been watching him since he was in the line of sight. The guy at the green goat called him. Ahoy, freak! Not so friendly, huh? But Merv recalled the wanderer's words and decided to listen to what he had to say. While he approached, he noted the man was around his 30s. He wore a black, strange cap, and his right ear was surrounded by some really dirty, blood-stained bandages. I like what you see, little thing, started the man. Or that's not my ear we gotta talk about. Name's Vincent, and by the looks of you, you came from the Wanderer's Mountain. I saw you climbing down. I don't even want to know how you got up there. So you said you can help, huh? Unfortunately, you arrived a little too late, you know. All the surrounding lands are taken. Them freaking monkeys have ransacked it all, and are starting to suck colors out of things like a cheap... never mind. They've reached my wheat fields, ransacked the farms, and all of the yellow lands. They have burnt down the red village and stole the cyan's cube from the caves. What's worse is that when they steal any color, they become more powerful. When I was trying to defend what's mine, I noticed that the freaks had become yellow, and way, way faster. So by the Wanderer's orders, we came here and tried to decide what to do. If he wanted you to climb, looks like you're the better option, and looks like we're doomed. Anyway, if you feel like resting, light the bonfire. It'll help you patch up any injury. You better come back and rest every once in a while. Now go, the others are waiting for you. Such an unexpected visit you are, Chico. Are you talking to Vincent? He's a good Chico, too, but he tends to let emotions take control of him way too often. Why look sad? Oh, there are plenty of reasons to be sad, you know. The most important and urgent one is that I have been kicked out of my caves, and... Why did I live in a cave? It's been drawn for me. Its rocks catch the sound and shape them. They take the feelings of my music and change it, making them more soothing to the sadness of my soul. But the monkeys have taken it. They stole all the lights and the colors of what gave life to the cave, the cyan cube. It is the most sacred artifact in those lands, and it needs to be retrieved. Do so, Chico, and you will get its power. Monkeys who've stole cyan have now turned blue. They use the very same magic that sprouted from the cube instead of their claws. They are many and feeble, but they wield a great power. Be careful. When they are far away, they will hit you with magic. I honestly don't remember much from my French class, I'm sorry. Oh, my name is Marianne, huh? Okay. But there is no more time to chit-chat, so that's all I'm going to say. We have to take back our village. They have razed our houses, killed our troops, all to get our sacred relic. The Red Key. The reddest of all keys. Truly is the reddest of all reds. I'm surprised the Bank King didn't steal it then. I heard he one time stole the one true red. The monkeys have turned red and become physically bigger, stronger. They start beating our troops. In the blink of an eye, the fight was over. They're now guarding the warehouse in which the key is stored. Be victorious where my troops failed, mon ami. Defeat the monkeys and get back the red key. It'll be as useful as the other artifact once in our hands. We'll absorb their power to breach into the walls and reach our enemy. Gotcha. So we gotta go west, huh? Red ones were slow but hit hard. Blue ones had magic by their side. Time's running out, huh? Well, good. We can at least rest for free. Well, next time we'll go exploring the Western lands and try and save art. Which is sort of an odd coincidence, because my boss, that's over my boss at work, you know, the boss above my boss is named Art. Go figure. Kinda strange coincidence, I suppose. Till next time, then. See ya.